Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Liliveth Tate channel. Hello, hello. How is everybody in the world today? So today it's my snack time. So this is the first time that I do snack while I'm talking. So let's talk real talk, okay? So mega love shout out to all my members, viewers here in the Philippines. So thank you so much. For those not yet renew your membership, please rejoin. Okay, so I really appreciate that, guys. So today it's 4 o'clock. It's afternoon here in the Philippines. So my snack is nachos and one of my favorite chunky salsa. This is Tostitos. Okay, I love this. So I just pick the mild flavor. Okay, so I know here in the Philippines, some Filipino family, they get ready for their dinner later. So I already marinated my chicken because I'm gonna make chicken barbecue chicken, barbecue chicken, guys. So I just marinated with salt and pepper and then calamansi. I love calamansi. Calamansi is just like native Filipino lime. So I like, I like the aroma, very, very lemony aroma. So this is, look, it's so good. So I'm not really into the cheesy dipping sauce, but I love the chunky tomato. So this is, I bought this in SNR. So in one big pack is 1, 2, 4 like this. But you know what, to be honest with you guys, I love the Tostitos, the nachos, because I love, the savory taste. But this one is not as savory as the Tostitos nachos. So I tried this. Okay, I tried this. So now I have, I have comparison between the Tostitos nachos than this. This is from the SNR nachos. But it's still okay. So in a few days, Christmas is coming, guys. What is your Christmas Eve dinner, or what is your menu for? So I already have, because I don't have guests coming here in my place. So my menu is uh, Peking duck, Peking duck with orange sauce, and then salad and mashed potato, and then my favorite wine. I already bought that because I don't want to raise people in the supermarket. It's so crowded. I don't like. So I already have food for the Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. The only thing that I need to bought is I already have wine and then fruits. Well, here in the Philippines, New Year's Eve, because on the 31st of December, we celebrate at 12 midnight. We don't celebrate January 1st. We celebrate 31st midnight. So, here in the Philippines, where, Filipino are very into the Chinese belief. Okay, they have so many, fortune things, like, they have to prepare before the Christmas. I did that 2 years ago. And then uh, I start not to do that, okay, because I'm not Chinese, I'm Filipino. And most of Filipino, they believe that 12 brown fruits, it bring them luck for the whole year. Because for me, there's nothing you can do with that if you're not working for yourself to improve yourself, to make your life better. If you're lazy, this kind of 12 fruit, it will not help you. Only the first thing that you can do is to make yourself productive, not lazy. And some of the fruit vendors, they take advantage for that. Okay, so now the price of like orange, all the fruits that shape round, it's triple the price. And this is one thing that when they know that Filipino needs that, and they ask for too much the price. And you can see, guys, after New Year, there's a lot of rotten fruits on the street, or in the on the side of the street, because of that. Because people don't really buy that, it's too expensive. Instead that it helped for people to buy that, so that they can eat also. They don't, a lot of less people, they refuse. Because if you're lazy and you have no opportunity in life, there's no luck in yourself. Even though you have 12 brown fruits for the whole year, no, it's not. So they take advantage for that. So it's just like, look, these people, they prefer to throw these fruits than to sell for those people that they ask for more to profit. Okay, you can see the greed for their self. Okay, they don't really want to have profit per kilo, or for per pounds, like 10 pesos, 5 pesos. They want 100 pesos is more than that. So look, they end up, some of their fruits, they cannot really sell because it's overripe and rotten. So people will not buy that, because if they're gonna buy that, they will get sick. So another problem for that. So greed. So I don't really believe that I need to have 12 brown fruits on my table. In my opinion, no, I don't need that. Chinese people, they do that. They have so many beliefs because, of course, there's an indication of work hard for that. But some people, they think that if they're gonna do that, okay, they lot much bit better, even though they're not working. So I don't really do that. Okay. So I change my perspective in life for for believing that you're going a lot of posting. Yeah, I am. Hi, Gucci. Yeah, just to inform my viewers. So especially now here in the Philippines, that it's so hard to find them. It's so hard to get money, and then you're gonna spend for that. Huh? No way. For those people can afford, okay, they don't really mind the price. You never messaged me, but I think I know what it was about. I messaged you, did you? Look at your WhatsApp. But since that you are busy, so I don't really bother you. Because important to me is not only for, they said once a year happen. Important to us are daily lives, not New Year, Christmas. Because me, hmm? Okay. How is your life there in Davao, Gete? How is your love life? Love life. I have something to tell you, Gete. I hope you like it, but later I will message you. Okay. Mm. And now that, be careful, Gete, huh? Have you read about the issue about with the Elliot Isman? Until now they cannot find their body, because they say they throw it in the ocean. So be careful. Don't really tries trust people you meet, especially now that you are in part in Mindanao. Beware of that. So everything, 3 months before New Year, Christmas Eve and New Year, I already planned that, because me, I don't really want to race for those people on the supermarket. The line is too long and so crowded. And now I have a chance, to stock all the food that I need for the whole month. So maybe I can buy a few vegetables that I need every day. So New Year's Eve, we just eat like steak. I bought steak for me and Frank. Wine. And that's all. I don't need to cook a lot because nobody's coming here. That's only, my friends that I invite during our Christmas party last December 7th, because our Christmas party here in my place, it's early. So I prepare food for them, and I'm very hands-on for that. And guys, here's the thing that well, for those Filipino, okay, find a meet online, and also Western men meeting a Filipina, talking with Filipina online. Be honest, guys. Be honest to yourself. What is your health condition? Okay, if you're disabled or if you're sick, because If Filipina likes you and really cares for you, she will accept that from you. Don't hide it. Don't make surprise to a Filipina that you are like that. You're disabled or what? Because if they like you, they don't really pay attention about that. So be honest, don't tell a lie. And okay, so if you're here in the Philippines, okay, and especially if the Filipina try her best to give you comfort, try to be considerate person. Don't get mad if she serves you rice. Okay? All you have to do, just teach her the food that you want to eat. Okay? So don't let the Filipina, oh, you cannot eat this. You know, we grown since we start eating solid from 1 year. We start eat rice when we was 1 year old. Okay? So you cannot really remove that for ourselves, that even though you're gonna tell us there's no flavor with the same rice, you never get tired of eating that. No, we're not. So you must be considerate also, and also for Filipina, you must be also considerate towards this, Western people. It's okay if Filipino has no problem with dealing with the food, okay? But if you're dealing with the Western man, try to be considerate with each other. So I example myself. I grown that I eat on time. Okay, I eat on time. So I use that when I get married. So I prepare food on time. So the thing is, Frank doesn't really like that. But that's our Filipino culture. We prepare food on time, we eat on time. We eat rice 3 or 4 times a day. We never get tired. So the years, for the first year of marriage, I have to adjust that. I have to adjust that for myself and also for him. I learned eat some American food because it's not good also that, he eat different, I eat different too. Because that's not really good for the budget. Okay? If your budget is that, it's gonna be double the price of the budget. So you have to learn. Okay? So now that, I ask, he can eat rice, but it's not as I eat rice. For me, vegetable, steamed vegetable or stir fry vegetable with fried fish or steamed fish or grilled fish, I'm good with that, with rice. With dipping sauce, spicy vinegar or soy sauce, chili, and calamansi, I'm good with that. In fact, I prefer to eat more vegetable, more steamed fish, okay, than meat. Chicken, might. So I learned things about that. Okay. So, for those Western people, teach your girlfriend, teach your wife, I want this. So, I ask everything about that. Okay, are you totally not eating rice? And I asked Frank, and then he said, we eat rice, but not as open as Filipino. So, what do you want with the rice? He said that I want rice with flavor. So that's the time that I cook like, you know, it's just like a beef stew, but we call that caldereta or chicken adobo. So the chicken adobo in caldereta has a sauce. So he can pour that to the steamed rice and then the rice has flavor. But I don't give that every day to him. Okay, I learned to make different kinds of sandwiches Okay, I eat those food, but it's not as if I, Frank never get tired of eating that different kind of sandwich, but me, I'm tired. I'm tired. But it's just like thing that we both have consideration with each other. So I let him cook. I let him eat food that he really likes. So I learned to cook American style barbecue, American style, not Filipino. So I try to make Filipino barbecue, but it's not as good on. So I try to learn. So I also educate myself because that's part of love. So that's part of communication with your partner, with your husband, or with your wife. So I learn a lot that. So my priority when it comes to food is always him. But me, I have no problem when it comes to food because I prefer to eat simple food. Okay? Because I'm also concerned about his health. I don't want him to get sick because when he gets sick, I'm the one who take care of him. So I don't want him to get sick. So the important for me is the food he likes. It's not the thing that he just want to eat because he need to eat. I want him to enjoy the food that I cook that he likes. That's way different. When I was a kid, even though the food that I don't like, I have no choice to eat. But it's not the same that I eat food because I like. So I don't eat food that I don't like. I don't cook food that I don't like. So I cook food that we both like. So I learned how to cook Southern style American food. I learned how to make cornbread. I don't know that before. I learned how to make Southern style, how to cook smothered pork chop. The fried green tomato. I have no idea. But some of that food that he introduced me, I try. I never stop. Oh, I don't like that. It's so scary. I try my best, to try. So when I told him, oh, I like this. So I try to search that. What's the ingredients of this? How to cook. But me, when it comes to cooking, once I taste that food, I know what's in that ingredients. So I'm very good on that. But not all people as same as senses that I have. Okay. So especially at the very young age of your living together, especially for Western men, don't show an attitude to a Filipino. Don't show, because you're very lucky to have her, because no matter what, she's still there for you to take care of you. But don't be so, don't show too much attitude, because that's the adjustment period. So tell her, okay, I can eat rice, but not all the time. So for those Western people, especially Filipina, either in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, we love to eat dried fish or toyo. Okay, so I know even my husband doesn't really like that. Since that he loves me, he allow me to eat that. But I have a consideration also to him that I have to open all the exhaust fan, close his office, in our master bedroom, so that the smell. So I open the window, and the vent on the cooking area. window so that the air won't really stuck the smell, because even though me, I don't really like the smell, but I have consideration to him. So, and he has consideration to him that I'm Filipino. I love to eat stinky food like dried fish. Okay, so for those Western people, they eat also dried fish, but they don't really like the smell. Okay, so here's the thing. You can go to the supermarket. They have ready to eat dried fish that you don't really like the smell if your wife well cooked that. So this is between this is all about consideration with each other. Okay, but sometimes oh, I don't like that smell, that throw it away. That, of course, that's a insult. That's the insult for a Filipina. We love that food, and then you don't have respect, even though you don't like. Don't say that, throw it away or what. So, because that's disrespect the food, because that's our culture. We love that. It's just like American love potato. We eat potato, but it's not as often as American. Okay? Same thing with the rice. Some American, they eat rice, but it's not as often as we do. So, respect is important also. Especially if your wife or girlfriend work hard, prepare for that, so that she has food to serve you freshly cooked, and then you're not really appreciated, that it's not really good. I don't think that the relationship will work. Might 1 year, 2 years, and then either you or her will tell, I don't like this. This is over. I don't want to deal with this. So, because there's no communication, there's no consideration with each other. When it comes to food. So, again, guys, for those Western men, I know we Filipino will totally different compared to Western women, especially when it comes to take care of our men. We're really different, guys. I don't care if you don't believe. Some Filipina, they don't really care, but majority of Filipina, way different how we take care of our men. Especially if our man is not an asshole. No, we really take care of, literal take care of. So, and that from the start, you have to give consideration. Don't be hi Mark, hello, you're still awake, Mark? So I'm eating my nachos with tomato salsa. So, because I can see so many problems about that. It's just like some Filipina, they have compassion towards the men, because they have a feeling that, oh, what will happen if this man, I'm gonna leave this man and there's something happens. So they have conscience that, oh, if I not did that to him, or if I did not leave him, he will be safe. But for those Western men, be considerate also with a Filipina, has well, has a compassion towards you. Okay, so, and especially when it comes to money, don't be stingy, because why you here. So instead dealing with your women, why you're dealing with us. So you don't you also give consideration, and you have also appreciate what Filipino. But sometimes some Western men are very stingy when it comes to money. So they just really want Filipino will take care of them, but they have no sense that, oh, you deserve this, sweetheart. And they just really want to take and take. So it's no good also. So my opinion for that, I don't think that the relationship will last. This just will last 1 year, 2 years, probably 3 years if the Filipina has really patient on you. But if it's not, if you're 2 months, oh, usually when you're living together 1 year, I remember what my dad told us. You will know your girlfriend, or if you're living together, your husband or your wife, 1 year after. You will see the difference, the changes. So be be respectful, because educate your girlfriend, educate your wife. This is the food that I want. And then if your wife cook food that you don't really like, appreciate the effort. Don't say, I don't like your food, I don't like to eat that. Appreciate, because is your Western woman do that to you while you're here? If that Western women do that for you, so appreciate. But you have to tell your girlfriend or your wife, next time, sweetheart, I want things like this, so that the flavor will taste good. Especially if you know how to cook. If your girlfriend is not as really as good as cook as you, then share, educate. As simple as that, because that's part of love. Okay, communicate with each other. Because if there's no communication, no love. If there's no love, no respect. So that's the rule number one. So, yeah. And for Filipina also, if your intention, guys, is not really good towards these Western people, you're gonna suffer the consequence that you do that in your life. Especially if the man is not really serious, and then this man is full of lies, and they're honest from the start. If you see something that he's telling a lie, you don't have to, because sometimes women are very emotional, but sometimes that emotion, it really trigger us to make our life miserable, make our life struggle for that. So, because for me, if you're really sincere and you're honest to your partner, so it's up to her if she will take you or not. But if she's not taking you, then find another one, another person that will appreciate you. And if you're living together, you don't have to worry about that, oh, she's trying to poison me or what. There are so many factors that you have to think first before you decide. I love this. So good. I'm just only this because I like, the spicy, the sour taste. So good. Because Once you decided, to marry, it's not for, it's not like you're wearing dress, and then if you don't like the style, okay, it's easy for you, to replace, to change. No, if you're married, no, especially here that we don't have divorce, huh? So, and my my advice for those Filipino, don't really depend on the Western man, your boyfriend or your husband. Make sure that you have also your own money for that. So, because some Western men, husband, when it comes to their money, they really want to know where that money came from. Where the money, how did you spend the money for this? So you always inventory about that. So that's a rare that you can find a really good husband. You really find a good wife. And this is one thing that for girlfriend and boyfriend, in some family of the girlfriend, their family, their brothers or their siblings, they interfere about the things of the man that they have common sense. Oh, don't touch that because it's not yours. So they just let the man leave the house and check everything there and get without permission. So for Filipino family, especially if your brother or sister have a foreign boyfriend or husband, first thing that you can ask, especially if you want to know about that their things, you ask permission first, because it really shows that you have respect on him and respect to his things. But some of Filipino, they just get that they don't ask permission and they use that without permission, so it's not really good. You give a bad impression towards other Filipino that they're not doing that. So be respectful, even though you like that towards the your sister's boyfriend. You have to ask permission. Don't use that without permission, or don't get that without permission, because if not, you're stealing. So don't do that, because you what do you call that, you give a bad impression for those Filipino that they're not doing like that. So they think, oh, and also that's the cause of breakup, because the boyfriend of your sibling, or the boyfriend of your, okay, the boyfriend of your sister cannot really stand of your, the attitude of her siblings. So some men are really like that. They don't really like that, they just touching, their things. I know for those Western people, they don't really like that. And then they're gonna get that without asking permission. Oh, so it also, that's cause also of break up with, with the girl, because they will think that, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, your family treated me like this, so what if we're husband and wife? So for Western people and Filipino, beware about that. There's so many Filipina complain about the behavior. So at first, when they talk online, they're very, they're very happy, always, always big smile on their face. But, once they live together, but even though they're not married, they can see, they can tell that, this man is an asshole. Or this woman is an asshole. So, beware. Especially if your intention is not really good for the relationship. At the end of the day, you both discover that, oh, this is the intention of your boyfriend, this is the intention of your girlfriend. So from the start, be honest. What is your intention? And don't tell a lie, guys. Don't tell a lie. Because, if there's a, argument or dislike, and, there's a conversation, it will cause a fight. Because, your husband will tell, oh, you're telling me a lie that you are like this. And then the same thing. Especially if the Filipina, you're too much nagging with the Filipina. And that's also it. She will gonna dig that past, and then she will tell you, okay, you telling me a lie like this, and you also telling me a lie. So you don't have to tell a lie. Me, I'll make, before I say yes to get married, I'll make sure that, I'm comfortable with this man. If I sleep beside him, I don't rush myself talaga. Even though we're talking online, no, I don't. So I have, I have time for myself to know and to understand things, especially when we get married, especially here in the Philippines, that we don't have divorce. So because that time where you were in the adjustment period, we're on the process that we observe with each other. So thanks God we passed the hard part of marriage, first to 5 years, guys. That's the hard part of marriage. First year, that's still a honeymoon stage. So it's gonna be on the second year, third year. Oh, but we don't really have that kind of struggle. Okay, we don't really have that kind of struggle. But I don't know, some, some newlywed, so don't make BS with each other. Because it's not really work. It's easy to say, I love you, I will take care of you. Yeah, as of now. But what if you're living together? Do you think this woman or this man can uh, what do you call that? Can handle your tupac, your tantrums. Tupac is like, not the rapper Tupac. Tupac in Tagalog, that's Tagalog. Tupac is your tantrums. So, my advice for Filipina, for those, okay, if you meet a European or American, learn something when it comes to their food. Learn. Don't say it, bahala na. Whatever it will be, will be. No, learn. Because also that's part also of, of communicate with your partner. Learn something that you can cook food that he likes. She just eat because he need to eat. It's way different than the food you cook that he likes. So me, I cook food that we both like. Not only him, not only me. But there's a but in the cake. Me, Filipino, love fish head. So this is one thing that, sometimes we go to the supermarket, sometimes I refuse to get that fish head because, wait, I just only eat this and him different food. So I refuse to get that. Sometimes, he reminds me, sweetheart, you want fish head? Sometimes I refuse to get that. But I can eat whatever I want to eat. So creating a relationship towards another person, towards another culture is not easy. They're saying, online that I love you or I care for you, but in in real life, it's hard. Do you know that's the one thing that before before you commit to a person, you have to know the person first, and important, you have to meet that person in person, because the feeling is different talking online, talking in person. For me, it's important talking in person, because you can really tell that you have feelings. The feelings that I don't know how to explain that. It's just like, it's a natural feeling that, oh, I like this man. I want this to be the father of my children in the future. Or same thing for the man. I want this woman to be my mother of my children or my child in the future. But if you don't feel like that, then don't force yourself, to like that person, because it not really work. And some Filipina, they just really wanted your money. As simple as that. And some Western people, they don't really understand about that. Oh my God. Almost half na. So I think this is enough na. It's already 5 o'clock. So I don't have to eat a lot of this. Mm, sobrang lami. Lami agad. Gising ng aking mahal na hari. So remember the words according to Liliveth Tate channel. So that's facts, guys. It's not gossip. So I like this kind of clip. Yeah, I stopped eating na. So you still enjoy the crunchy and the freshness of this nachos if you're gonna use this because it's really sealed. I know how to make this fresh, but usually I make that fresh salsa if I grilled fish. Mm. Let me put this in the fridge for a while, guys. Okay, so it's a 53 minutes. It's almost 1 hour. Well, it's just like I'm here just, to do live streaming while I'm eating my merienda. Merienda is just like, that's Filipino a word is for snack. So that's my merienda. So, and I just drink water, not cold water. Okay. Actually, when I moved here in Metro Manila, that's the start that I use of drinking pop. I use of drinking cold water. But in my hometown, I just drink mineral water. It's not cold. Just room temperature. The only I can drink warm if we drink my mother, she used to make us rice tea because we are not allowed to drink coffee. So rice tea, that's good. And by the way, guys, for those people that, uh, especially for those, on Facebook that will send you a message. If you don't know that person, don't accept the friend request, guys. Because some of those, especially, Western people, they're not, because I thought that the person, so you send me a friend request on my Facebook, okay? So I know that, when I look, that's my female friend in Facebook. So I just wait for, a few, just over a week, okay? So I just, I accept that person, a friend send me a friend request, so I accept that, okay? And then sometimes he send me a message to my messenger, how are you? Things like that, I just also respond. And all of a sudden, guys, one time that person sent me, hi, how are you? And then ask something that, is not nasty. Oh my goodness. So I don't really want to deal with that. I just, block that person, as simple as that. So be careful for those, especially for those Filipina. Be careful who you with. So as you can see, guys, on my, on my Facebook account, just a few people, few people that I have friends on, just like about my other account is just like 50 or 60 friends, but I know these people. Okay, so but when I notice some people they have thousands, okay, so I'm not like that, so I blocked. So be careful of those people. They think that you're desperate to have a Western man in your life. They, no. So he's really, I don't want to mention his name, but he's not Filipino. He's from Europe. He's an old fart. And I have so much respect for those older men. I have so much respect for those older men, but showing me, send me a message that is just like, oh, come on. Where's your brain? Is your brain from the tip of your toe? Oh. So I have no chance to talk to you. Hi, Bob. Hello. You're still awake, Bob? So be careful for those, huh? Be careful. And there's another, this is what I noticed. There's another old man, always go to my friend's channel and try to, he's crazy, guys. I don't know. There's something in his brain that, try to simp women. Every women that, oh, I will help you like this. So last night we just, with my friend, we just making, trip into him. We really test him if it's really serious. So when we ask, oh, I have also PayPal on my, I have also PayPal on my channel. So it's Christmas. So if you really want to send donation, just click. Oh, that's the start, guys, that, he's so many alibi. And then he's really serious. He's really serious to think that we really ask money from him. So my friend, we tried to test him. How is serious he is? Oh, come on. So it's just like I realized, oh, this man is a simp. This man is a simp. And I also experienced, guys. So I know this man because I saw him in every, Filipino blogger, but I don't want to mention his name. So I sent a friend request to him, okay, because I love to interview with these people, okay. So I asked him if I can interview on him, and you know what he said? I don't want to talk with a married Filipina. What? A married Filipina? He asked me first if I'm married, and then I told him I'm very happy married woman. So he asked me what's the purpose. It's just like my purpose, because not only you, I interviewed. There's so many Western people also that I interview. So my own the purpose is I want to know about your culture. I want to know about what is your opinion towards this Filipina looking Filipina girlfriend or wife. And then he told me I don't want to talk to a married Filipina. My goodness. My goodness. So I know this man, Bob. And then what? Who you think you are? So there's a discrimination between the single and married Filipina. And my purpose is not to flirt on him. My purpose is I want to know about your opinion. So I'm not invite you just to flirt on you. Come on. I'm contented with my husband. I have a good life with him. I can do whatever I want to do. What can I ask for more? So he's just like, come on. And then I can see that he's there in other Filipina channel flirting with Filipina blogger. So I think he has no chance, he really wants to flirt on me, but I don't give, come on, this is what I'm really, I just slap on her face. No, you cannot flirt on me. Because at first I told him I'm a married woman. So he said, oh my goodness, we will go to church and have Filipino, Hawaiian, Mexican food. Oh, that's good. Enjoy, Bob. So I know Bob, he knows this. So come on. So, they thinking in Davao, they swim in the ocean New Year Day, so they will have a clean all year. That's their belief. Well, well, there's so many Filipino beliefs when it's New Year. So that's why it's noisy here. They play. I remember when I was a kid. We sometimes we go to my grandpa house. So my grandpa's car, he has to start the engine and then play all the stereo in the house. And we're children, we just jump, 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 jump. So that they said that we're gonna toll. But it's just like and in my grandma's family, they're very they're very small. I my lolo, my grandpa, that's the brother of my grandpa. He's just 5. So they're very short in small. So us, my grandma or my parents will tell us, once the clock it's on the 12 midnight, you have to jump, okay, or else you're gonna be stout. So that's crazy. So yeah, I don't really understand that mentality of I have so many friends of Western people, but they're not thinking that way. So, and then this man told me, oh, I don't want to talk a married man. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror, guys. I'm not, I'm not degrading him, but his face is not as good as my husband. Okay? Who you think you are? You're ugly. So it's just like my purpose is to have an interview with them. That's all. But he think that, oh, I don't want to talk to them. Come on, you have discrimination between single and married Filipino. So I think, it's just like from the start, I told him, oh, don't say something flirt on me because I'm a married, okay? I will not choose you between and my husband. So he's crazy. Crazy. But when I saw there, in other Filipino channel, before, he's there, flirting with this Filipina that, that enjoying his comment toward this Filipina. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Sometimes, sometimes it makes me, it makes me laugh about this kind of mentality of Western people towards Filipino. Maybe because, it's my personality that I don't really want to deal with him by saying that. And there's another guy also, guys, that, I'm gonna share this with you. He think that I'm a single Filipino. It suddenly go on my, WhatsApp, send me a message, and then he said that he really wants to know me. He really wants to know me. And then I told him, oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that you send me a message to my WhatsApp, but just to let you know, I don't like that because I'm a married woman. So I don't ask, or I'm not looking for a mate, okay? And then, it's just like, oh, he changed his tone of voice that, oh, it's just like, I just want to be friend on you. For me, I just told him, friend of what? Friend, just friend, it's okay. But friend with benefits, no. Don't attempt to do that to me, or else I'm gonna block you. Oh my goodness, it's suddenly there's so many people that go on my, send me a message that I don't even know them. Okay. So, and there's people also that I chat that, they understand my situation. It's all about, it's all about YouTube. Is not all about flirting. No. So that's crazy, guys. It's just like, I put that contact on my show, on my channel, just, if you have something to ask related on, related to my show or my channel, then I would love to answer that. But if you're gonna ask a personal thing towards me, no, I don't need that, because I'm good. My life is good. I'm good. I don't know what's happening of these people. My life is good. And I don't really understand why these some people, if they don't have good words to tell, why they keep doing that, keep asking. My goodness. So guys, for those people that has no good to ask, no good to say, then shut your mouth, okay? Because if you're gonna keep doing that, you're gonna get in trouble for doing that. I guarantee you, guys. I guarantee you. So there's so many. And then I remember there's a guys that send me a message on my Gmail. And guys, I don't know because I remember that guy. His profile is just like a slippers, 2 feet with, wearing flip-flops. That's, the profile. And, send me a donation that, oh, something that, try to manipulate me. And then I asked, who are you? If you cannot say good to me, then don't send me an email. But I remember that guy. So when I go to another person, when I check the community, guys, I saw that profile. That was him. Hi, BK. Hello. Good morning. How is your day? So, yeah, I remember that. So I'm not really into that or forget it. But if I'm not really familiar, that's why it's important also to me that, on the email thing, I just always there on my email. I don't delete it because if I saw something people on my live chat that act strange, act weird, so I'm gonna look back. And I will have idea who's that person try to ruin my show. So I saw that profile. Oh my God, it's already 1 hour. 1 hour and 12 minutes. And then for those people that, this is very common for Filipino, okay? Guys, be appreciated. Say thank you, especially for those, Filipina or Filipino help you, especially for those who send you a donation. Always say thank you or salamat, guys. Always say thank you and salamat. But some Filipina, they don't say thank you, especially if that Filipina is involved, that she received a donation from the viewers. They never say thank you. Why I say that? Because it happens to me. That person appreciate other people than me, maybe because, some Filipina are, that's why, I mentioned that the friendship between men and women is totally different, totally different. For men, I'm really salute the friendship of men to men. But when it comes to Filipina, for them it's just like a competition, a competition, especially if this man send a donation. They get jealous about that. I don't know why these Filipino are so jealous towards another Filipino. And, for me, it's just like, for those people that try to help you, especially when you get some donation, be grateful. Always say thank you or salamat. Because instead of, these people will go to your channel and try to help you, but she don't, me, when it happens that I'm no longer interested to go to her channel, because this woman is not grateful to say thank you to me. So yeah, there's so many still exists that kind of mentality of people that they cannot really, they don't know how to say thank you, they don't know how to appreciate people. Me, I always say thank you. But sometimes, when it comes to dealing with the wrench, I'm just be honest, guys, okay? If you're not, using that wrench in a good way, even though we know with each other, I'll get that back from me, okay? Because sometimes people don't really understand what is the use of that wrench. And just like, some they just making fun with that. But I really want to sing, but it's too early to prepare my dinner. But it's already, my chicken is already marinated. So guys, remember for those Filipina, if you want to meet the men that you're talking online, are particularly Western men, don't say anything. Just enjoy the conversation. Don't drop your promise, okay? Don't drop your promise towards this man, especially also Western men. Don't drop your promise right away. Know the person, observe, because like example, you never know if that person is crippled, if that person is, and then they just use you to take care of him, but there's no love. It's not good, it's not good. So you already drop your promise towards him, he already drop a promise towards you. So you have no choice, just keep it that promise, but as much as you can, don't drop any promises, okay? And guys, I have some advice for Filipino women, Filipino men, and also Western men and Western women dealing with this different races of people. Don't get upset if this men or women will tell you, oh, come on, stand up, show me your legs, show me your hands, okay, walk, so that you will understand that they really want a person that is not disabled. And then one thing, if you're disabled, be honest to your to the person that you talk online, dealing online. So it's up to him or it's up to her if she will or he will take that. Be honest for that, okay? That's my advice, guys. My reminder advice, okay? So don't drop any promises, okay? Because some people, they gonna mark your word for that. So don't drop any promises until you satisfied for yourself that this person is deserve your promise, okay? Claro, is that clear? Is that clear? So because you don't want to end up that you gonna bite your elbow for regret, okay? So you cannot bite your elbow, so you don't want to do that, okay? So think first before you say something or drop your promises. That's very important. And for those, it's just like, because here's for me, if your intention is purely purely good towards the person, you will tell, okay? So don't show to, guys, because some Filipina, they just do shown to the the men online that oh, this is my legs, I'm not crippled, I'm not limp or what. But in the another story for that, okay? Don't do that. It's just like, just to show the man, that you are perfectly fit for that relationship, okay? So if you have disability, then be honest, be honest to the man and be honest to the woman, okay? So if that man strike with a true love towards that woman, he don't really mind about your disability. Okay, so be honest and be considerate. Okay, there are so many factors that I'm gonna say that, but just we don't really want to go into deeper and deeper and deeper, because some people, they don't really understand that the only thing that they can understand, things that they want in life, things that they want towards that person, but they don't really see the whole big picture. All right. So I want to sing. I want to sing. I want to sing a happy birthday to President. I want to sing happy birthday to President. Marilyn Monroe style. So guys, for those people, please don't get tired of, support my channel, especially my live streaming. So um, tomorrow is week. So I don't know if I gonna make, a live streaming. Sometimes, I have to find, people that I can bring to my, channel. So before, I post that 1 week before the show, but now there are so many people that try to copy on the date that I really want to make live streaming, because of that jealousy thing, that they don't want people go on my show. Okay, so I don't want that, so I'm not really into that. For those who loyal and always support my channel, that if you're gonna click that notification bell, you will receive notification every time I have uploaded a video and scheduled live stream. Because there's so many bloggers that do that, ruin my schedule. So I learned that I don't want to post that 3 days before or 1 week before, because they schedule their live shows same time on me. So now I learned from that. So it's just like here in the Philippines, that that's the mentality of Filipino. Okay, if you build a business here, if they know that your business was click and starts to become famous, you might surprise one day there's two, three, four people have same business in you. Same thing in YouTube. Because before I do the time like that, and nobody comes to my and nobody have that, and there's so many people go on my live stream now. I think I did that over a week, and all of a sudden there's another Filipino blogger that keep doing that the same. Now I notice that person stop doing live, because here's the thing, guys. In YouTube, you cannot really tell to yourself that every time you're gonna live stream or premiere, there's bunch of people coming. It's up to your content, or it's up to your live. Sometimes they get tired of, and they will tell you're boring. So I experienced also, there's a Black American, and well, my friend told me that, oh, she doesn't really want to stay long on your live stream because you're boring. Yeah, I understand he feels boring because he cannot flirt on me. Jesus Christ, because I don't entertain that kind of behavior, especially for those Western men try to flirt on me. No, I don't entertain that. So that's why he comment about my show, that my show is boring. So it's okay. If you don't really like my show, then free to leave. I just entertain people who gonna stay on my show, that wants to listen, wants to share their opinion towards the subject that I discuss. no big deal, because my show is my rules. And I already expected that. Okay, not all people go on my side, go on my opinion. I already expected, guys, so it's not big deal for me. So as you can see, guys, there's still so many people try to make gossip towards me, but for me, I don't really want to deal with that, guys. I don't want to deal with that, guys, because look, if I gonna entertain your gossip towards me, do you think it changed my YouTube channel? No, it's not, because I know there's a lot of smart people know what's good and what is not good. So I'm not pay attention about that. So if you cannot really stand the style of my show, then free to leave. Don't say anything, especially if it's not good to my channel. As simple as that. Free to leave, because I'm not forcing you to stay on my channel just to make gossip, just to make bad comment towards me. So if you don't want that, make your own channel. Okay, let's see who's gonna be boring, me or you. So that's when it comes to YouTube. And I can see also that there's so many people that try to well, this is one thing that each of us learn when it comes to fashion, when it comes to um, style of context. Some each of us can each of us, we learn with each other. Okay, that's good. That's good. But sometimes some people, they use that learn from you just to tell the world, oh, I'm the original of doing this. This is blah 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 blah. And I noticed before that some people about that range, a lot of people, they just give range. But one time that because I don't really like, sometimes people go on my show that they're too mean. They just, especially when they send donation to me, they think they can do whatever they want to do because they send donation. So I make announcement that I don't really give range for those people if not part of my LTZ family, LTZ friends, LTZ supporters in team. And the other option is, if they click that dollar sign to send me a donation, they will receive range for that. But if they send donation, if they're not using the range improperly and try to mean to other people on the live chat, I will get that right away. Okay, so you have to use that range in a proper way. Okay, so if not, well, just I limit 1 month. 1 month. If you're not, then I will remove that. If you want to have another range, then click that dollar sign and send donation to my channel. As simple as that. And before that, there's still people keep doing that. And there's a person, oh, thank you so much for doing that. We really appreciate. Come on, that person is copying my style. But that person tried to provoke me, but it's not my personality to make battle with this kind of people. So in Tagalog, anong makuha ko dyan? Okay, anong makuha ko dyan? Wala naman akong mapala dyan eh. Hindi naman ako yayaman dyan. So why should I pay attention for those people try to try to provoke on me? No. If you really want to provoke me, then I don't say anything. Okay, I know what's the right thing I'm gonna do, but I don't say this online. So that's the crazy thing about YouTube. So there's thing that yeah, I understand that some people, especially for those not, remember this, guys, for those or some Filipina Okay, they're not honest. They're not honest. Some, they just manipulate people, try to show that, oh, I'm so innocent, I'm so ignorant when it comes to this. But behind of that, oh my God, this person is a queen or king of scam, queen of lying, queen of everything. But it's not the personality that they portray online. It's way different. So it's not the thing that I'm too harsh towards these people. I'm just be honest. I'm outspoken because sometimes, especially Western people, they think that all Filipino are doing like that. So the reason why I say that, because some there's a man that go on my live, and I ask them, don't forget to give me a like, and nobody give me a like. So it's just like, oh, why you cannot give me a like? It's not, there, it's free. It's free. All you have to do, your effort, to click that, and then he's told me that I'm so harsh to them. I'm not harsh because me, I just go also to other channel, and I don't wait till the host will say, oh, give me like that. Sometimes I share, but I don't share. Some people, they don't share my live stream to others. So that's that's give and take, because it's no good also if you're gonna take it, give and give, but nobody's will uh give that. You share, and nobody share also yours, so what's the use of that? So that's sometimes I do believe 101% that common sense is no longer common sense anymore. So I don't understand that he told me that, oh, you're so harsh by telling them that don't forget to give me like. My goodness. So for those Filipina that act not right, I can react. I comment that because I'm not like them. Especially when they ask money towards this uh, people go on their channel. Okay, try to be friendly with this, especially for those men, and ask money. I'm not like that. I'm not. So if you're gonna send me a donation, I really appreciate it. It's common for my show that I will remind you, for those who wants to send donation, for those who wants to join to my membership join button, feel free. But I never send a message towards this man DM ask money, because I'm not like that. So I react those Filipino doing that online because they think that all Filipino are like that. They ask money. So I'm not like that. Okay, so I just react and do some comment toward this Filipina that ruin a good Filipina or good Filipino online. Same thing with the Western people. So if you have a thick face, if you have thick face, you don't really give a shit on that, okay? Because you really care is how you really care the people who's put money on your pocket, but you don't really pay attention what you're doing online. How is your reputation towards other countries, towards other people? Some Filipino, they not pay attention about that, but me, my reputation is mean a lot to me. Okay, so I don't allow people this, they just try to insult me because some men, Western men, that they don't really want to talk to me, they don't want to take my invitation. Okay, if you're not saying no, then why should I force you? So I have I have a sense of, okay, if you don't like, then fine for me. Next, I'm the type of person that I'm not forcing you to do this like that. And me, I know the reason, and if I ask, and then if you have the reason enough for me to understand, then why should I to force you to go on my, for invitation? But don't tell me that you're not talking, but you're talking a lot of bunch of single mom. I have nothing against with those single mom, but my intention is just to have opinion towards Western people, how life's going on. How can you deal with this system? How can you deal with this, Filipina, you heard something like this, blah, blah, blah. But, some men are, they think, oh, because, here's my thought process. Before, when the YouTube starts become popular in the whole world, the YouTube, you learn a lot. Okay, you learn a lot, like everything in life, mechanics, when it comes to health information, when it comes to make money, you learn a lot. But nowadays it's no longer like that, because a lot of people telling a lie. So some people, they believe on that. They don't really comprehend what's going on in this video. And not, that's why just a few people that I'm going, because I'm sick of, tired of their lying. Try to be innocent, or I'm not doing that, but behind of that, they're the mastermind of asking money for those people go on their channel. So I'm sick and tired of that. So, come on. Bahala na kayo dyan. Because I'm not tolerated that my channel is different from other Filipino channel. So, I really appreciate for those people that go on my channel that they like the way I handle my show. I really appreciate that. But those people that don't like, it's okay. It's okay, no big deal for me, because I already prepared myself for that. If there's somebody will make it gossip towards me, if they think that it's gonna be work, I already prepared for that. And then for those people that they not really go on my side, I prepare myself for that. And for those basher or bash me, but so far just a little. So I prepared myself for that, and I know how to deal with that. So I'm not the type of person making another gossip towards this and go to another channel and bring it that kind of issue and gathered some sympathy, because I have no apathy for that at all. At all. So manigas kayo dyan. Lalo na hindi naman ako kikita dyan ng pera. My goodness. Kiss my brown kiss my brown ass. So let me sing, because it's already 5:45 here, so I'm gonna check my chicken. So I'm gonna sing a song that I would love. Just only one song, because if I gonna do too many songs, oh my god. I love this song with Nat King Cole, the Christmas song. Let me see.
The magic. It's Vicks Vapor Rub with eucalyptus oil that relieves cough and cold and menthol that relieves body aches and headache. Para sa mahimbing matulog, Vicks Vapor Rub.
I love Nat King Cole. So okay guys, there's only one song that I want to sing because it's I'm gonna trim that. Okay. So that's all guys. So for those who coming on my on my show this afternoon, thank you so much. So see you tomorrow. And what time? I don't know. So stay tuned for that. So once again, muchas gracias. So bye-bye na. Maraming salamat. Mwah! Okay. Where are you? Where are you now? Okay, 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 okay. Click.